Hey everybody, what's going on? This is MW3 NWO bringing you another Call of Duty gameplay, and this time we have some Demolition gameplay on Liberation. I haven't been playing a lot of demo on Modern Warfare 3 for some reason, and that was like my favorite game type on Black Ops, so I love jumping into this. This is probably my favorite game type of all the Call of Duties, just because the spawns are kind of controlled. You don't have people jumping at you from all sides most times. Usually, the more strategic team wins, whether they have the better players or not. And that's kind of a level playing field. I really like that. Just to let you guys know, I forgot to mention this already. This is a flawless gameplay. And I don't know about you, but at least for me, I don't get flawlesses in Demolition very much. So I was pretty excited about this. It's not the type of games, not the style of play that I usually play in. You can see I'm using the Type 95. That's pretty much a giveaway right there that I'm going outside of my box. I never use the Type 95, but I was bored kind of with the game, wanted to try some new things, see if I could even use the Type 95, because when I tried to use it originally, when everyone was talking about how overpowered it is, I had like zero luck with it, but I got a little better apparently. I guess my aim's a little better now, so it worked out well for me tonight. Not something I'm probably going to use much more, though. I know how it kind of puts off people, so I figure I might as well not mess with it. Anyways, there's a ton of ways to attack a Demolition game. On defense, like I said, you can go everybody to one bomb and just let them have the other, and then kind of set up, make sure you're set up well. That works really well on a lot of maps. Arcaden is one where it will work really well. If you set up really hard on B or set up really hard on A and just let them have the other bomb, it's going to be tough for them to get whichever one you're set up on. So that's a tip right off the bat that you can use. Me personally, talking non-strategically, just as you as an individual, it's very important that you can defend the bomb that you're at. You need to, you're going to have people on your team that are rushing around center map just trying to get kills. And that's okay, but if you are defending a bomb, or you've planted a bomb and now you're defending it, trying to keep it from being defused, then it's very important that you have a good, strong position around that bomb. Don't plant it and then just run away from it. Don't defuse it and then just run away from it, because it's just going to get replanted or redifused. It's very important that you find you a good, solid spot, and you'll see the one that I use quite a bit here is right over here by these boxes behind me. This is probably the most powerful spot on this map for Demolition. I'll go back there in just a second here, and you'll be able to see a little better what I'm talking about. We pretty much stomped this team because of our positioning. This is where I'm talking about right here. I can use those boxes to my right for cover from either direction. I can run over here if it gets too heavy. I can get in that tube. I can run back to the pavilion over there to call in air support. It's a great spot. This is one of the best spots on the map. Kill streaks, again, they're really, I don't know why I said again. They're really, really personalized in this game, and it's just whatever you feel comfortable with. For me, especially in objective gameplays, Demolition specifically, it's really important for me to have some sort of air support where I can get up in the air. If I can get up in the air, I can make callouts better. I can let my team know where the enemies are coming from. Plus, I can hold back the team a little bit. That's always important. The more you can frustrate the enemy, the more you can make them change classes, make them yelling at each other instead of communicating. The more you can get under their skin, the better. So that's going to make them play worse. So if I can get a Reaper up, that by itself makes people change classes, makes people worry that they're going to get hit. That little red laser freaks people out. So I think that's great. One very, I don't know if it's underused, but underappreciated kill streak is the Predator, especially for any kind of objective gameplay. The Predator missile, one, like I said, gets you up in the air so that you can see the entire map. You can make a call out and say, okay, there's 2 people over here. You can also, if someone's planning or defusing or capping a dom point or anything, you can kill them with the Predator almost every time. There are very few maps where the Predator does not work for an objective gameplay. So if you're not running the Predator on objective games, I think you're missing out. But that's just me. All right, now coming up here is one of the stupider things I do in this. For the most part on this gameplay, even though I am using the Type 95, I feel like I really had good gunfights. I feel like I could have won them no matter what gun I was using. This right here is an example of a terrible gunfight. That guy had a sniper rifle and full cover. He had the perfect gun for the situation, and he had all the cover. I'm standing with zero cover. That was dumb. I was very lucky not to die right there. There was no point in me trying to get that kill. I should have just stayed back. I ended up doing it, and it saved my life. So that's something to think of when you hear like Woody's Gamertag talking about controlling the engagement. That's part of it. That goes into it. If you're the one making the decisions, then you're more likely to die because you're thinking about those decisions. If you're thinking, okay, should I go left? Should I go right? Is he over here? Is he into that? What gun did he just use? If you're thinking about all those things, you're in trouble. So you want to be the guy who is walking up behind that guy, or the guy who's just sitting there waiting for that guy to pop his head back out, instead of the guy that's trying to think of all those things. And I would venture to say, at least for me, and probably I think that most of the people that struggle with Call of Duty is because they don't use cover very well. I see that all the time, especially, this is the other really, really dumb gunfight I got into, and my teammate saved me. Anyways, people don't use cover like they should in Call of Duty. You're running around, you're out in the center. It doesn't work like that. You got to get cover. I imagine that's most of my deaths, I think, or when I'm not using cover properly. I know it's like 99% of my deaths in Gears of War 3. I'm a horrible Gears of War 3 player, but that's another story. But yeah, in this as well. This isn't a cover-based shooter, but it might as well be. You can't actually like take cover, but you can hide behind a rock. You can stick your head over a barrel instead of standing out in the open. And that's very, very important, no matter what game type you're in. So you can take that with you through any Call of Duty, through any game type. As you can see, I think I ended up mentioning, yeah, this is a flawless. I get a little scared here. I'm very aware that I have a flawless going, so I want to make sure that I keep it. And instead of like rushing out like I usually would, I sit back a little more than usual. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If this is kind of more like a tip style video, if this is what you like, let me know and I'll do more of these. I'd be happy to. Let me know what you want to see in the future. I've got plenty of stuff coming. Let me know also if you really like or really hate any of the series that I've got going. I should have some new stuff coming up soon. Got Dawn Guard every day for now anyways. And that's really it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Watch a little crazy get his double kill to finish it off. Yeah, yes sir. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys next time.